while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Ole Miss Rebels. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he's going to bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Rebels offense will go on the attack first. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Knight. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics, and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath, like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes the junior running back. What a magnificent performance in their win last time out. More than 400 yards on the ground. The tackle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Firing to the right, complete. At the 40, there he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Austin. Gets it to the back. Breaks into the open. He got some room into the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes toward the goal line. Bowles his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulls it, fired complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
On third down, here's Frazier. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Rebels will punt this one away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He fields the punt in his own end zone. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Turning it on. Past the 50. At the 30. Inside the touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Rebels offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Tripped up at the 25 after... 4.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Could be an alley.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. All over him immediately. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Drops back, it's Snipe. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Drops back on first down. It's complete on the right side. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Max got it on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
It's complete to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Hauls it in.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Back to pass, it's Austin. Snagged in the middle, it's Beckham. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught in the backfield, it's Beckham. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
And, man, that is a big missed opportunity for this defense. They need to get back in this football game. They needed to stop them on 3rd and long, and now this offense set up in a position to get more points, to build to their lead.
Got it! And it's in for a touchdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Here he comes with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Hard running there. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. 2nd and long here.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Rebels are facing 3rd and inches. They'll send the back in motion. Off play action. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire 1st half, but could that be the...
Hits the afterburners. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Right side, it's Cunningham. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Deep in the end zone, it's Bishop. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But
he's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left. It's a seam wide open. And he will house it. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Knight. Gets open down the middle. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Out wide left, it's Reed. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Grabbed over the middle, it's Miller. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make them line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Working that left side now. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Moves the pocket. It's Austin. Caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10, all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He now has 61 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. Offense getting set for 1st down. Out wide right, it's Miller. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Handoff for Frazier. Bring him down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Left side, it's Ray. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On play action. Rush right in his face. Bought a little time, lets it go. Couldn't set his feet.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And here's the return. And the return man is brought down, but there is a penalty flag on the play. And if I were a betting man, and sometimes I am, I'd say they're going to throw it in reverse. They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. They'll give to Frazier. Defense all over him.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Dragged down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
Across the 35. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Knight. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. He got a step and just dusted the field.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Crosses the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. It's complete on the right side. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And I I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Austin. Rushes on. Takes a hit as he fires. Out wide left, it's Graves. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. New set of downs after the completion. There's some room. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Left side is to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Right back to the well. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Hands it off.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Runs through a tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. Down in the backfield. This guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.